This video almost never got finished. 2 days after coming home from this backpacking trip, my dog Kiki was diagnosed with a very aggressive strain of pneumonia. She was hospitalized for over 7 days, and ultimately they had to surgically remove 2 lobes from her right lung just to save her life. In the wake of the surgery, there have been a number of complications. She developed an esophageal stricture and had to have a feeding tube placed, and I just wasn't sure if finishing this video mattered, and I wasn't sure if there was really a future for the channel if Kiki was no longer able to be part of it. Through generous donations and amazing veterinary care, her recovery is going very, very well, and I do believe in my heart of hearts that she will hit the trail with me again someday. And I just wanted to share this adventure with you all as a thank you for your help and your support during this time. This adventure started at the Meeks Bay Trailhead in Desolation Wilderness, which is part of the Tahoe to Yosemite Trail. Originally, we had planned on being out for 3 days and 2 nights, but the first day of our permit, the weather was horrible. It poured rain all day long and well into the night, and it just didn't sound like a ton of fun to start a hike in such miserable weather. So we delayed our start by about 24 hours, and it worked out in our favor. The weather for the next 2 days was absolutely perfect. We still got 1 night under the stars and 2 gorgeous days of hiking, and I'm going to call that a win, because any time in the backcountry is better than no time in the backcountry. With as terrible as the weather was yesterday, it was just pouring rain. They had half an inch of rain up here is what I read. Today is the exact opposite. Gorgeous blue skies, perfect temperature. Couldn't ask for better hiking weather. So all in all, probably a good idea that we delayed our trip by one day. You know, we could have come out yesterday when the permit started and just kind of suffered through the storm to make it to today. But kind of a lot nicer just to come out here when the weather's already good. We found our home for the night. We are at Phipps Lake. It was a little bit off trail. We had to do some kind of bushwhacking a little bit to get here, but totally worth it. Absolutely gorgeous, and not another human in sight. Got everything set up, did our camp chores, got our water and all that. I'm just kind of sitting around until I decide it's time to cook. It's only about 5:15, so not ready for dinner yet, but I'm a little bit hungry. I actually brought a camp chair this trip, which is not something I ever do. In fact, I made a whole video about how I own a chair and I don't carry it. I don't know how I feel about it. It's fine, but I think I'd be fine without it too. Not a bad place to wake up in the morning. We've got some more hiking to do today, which I'm very excited about. These are all trails in Desolation that I've never been on. So this is all new territory for me in kind of a familiar wilderness area. That's always fun to do. So, making some breakfast, gonna get our camp broken down and hit the trail. somebody lost an insole to their shoe. I will be carrying that out because that definitely does not belong here. We just came down off the Tahoe to Yosemite trail, and we are on a section of the Tahoe Rim Trail that I am very familiar with. I had planned on attempting to thru hike the Tahoe Rim Trail again this year, but the weather just didn't cooperate. There's still a lot of snow hanging on, and with my history with the Tahoe Rim Trail, I didn't really want to roll the dice on what could be another attempt instead of a completed thru hike. So, maybe next year. But being here right now on this section of trail has me questioning that decision. Maybe I should have just pulled the trigger on that this year.